Let's just be honest for a second. You're not here because you don't know how to stop procrastinating. You're here because you do know and you're still not doing it. And that's the most frustrating part, isn't it? It's not like you don't care. It's not like you want to be stressed out, rushing at the last minute, heart racing, kicking yourself for not starting earlier. But here you are, again. And look, I get it. You've made the to-do lists. You've color-coded them even. You've watched the productivity hacks, the 5 a.m. billionaire morning routines. You've even had those late-night moments of inspiration where you swore to yourself, tomorrow will be different. And yet tomorrow comes, and suddenly, that urgent work report can wait. That assignment deadline? Plenty of time left. That important email? Yeah, you should really get to that. After just one more episode, and before you know it, you're in the same cycle, except now with even more guilt. So the real question is, why? Procrastination isn't a time problem. It's an emotional one. Most people think procrastination is about time management, as if the solution is just finding the perfect planner, setting up a fancy Pomodoro timer, or downloading yet another habit tracking app. But here's the thing. If procrastination were about time management, why can you spend 6 straight hours deep diving into the weirdest corners of YouTube? Why can you hyper-focus on a game, a hobby, a TV series, but not on that one thing you know you need to do? Because it's not about time. It's about how you feel about the task. See if any of these sound familiar. It's overwhelming. So instead of starting, you shut down. You're a perfectionist. If you can't do it perfectly, you'd rather not do it at all. It's just plain boring. And let's be honest, who wants to do boring things? But here's the kicker. Once you put it off, your brain immediately hits you with the guilt. And what does guilt do? It makes you feel worse. And what do you do when you feel worse? You avoid the task even more. Cue the vicious cycle. Step 1, you avoid the task. Step 2, you feel guilty for avoiding it. Step 3, you avoid it more to escape the guilt. And suddenly, it's 11 p.m., the deadline is tomorrow, and you're now relying on sheer panic to get it done. So how do we break this cycle? How to trick your brain into actually starting? Here's the truth. Starting is always the hardest part. Your brain makes tasks look 10 times worse than they actually are. But have you ever noticed that once you finally start, it's never as bad as you imagined? That's because your brain is wired for comfort. Effort feels hard, so it resists. The trick? You have to outsmart your own brain. Here's how. The 5-minute rule. Tell yourself, I'm just going to do this for 5 minutes. That's it. No pressure. No commitment. Just 5 minutes. Once you start, momentum kicks in. The 2-minute rule. If something takes less than 2 minutes, do it immediately. No debating. No negotiating. Just knock it out before your brain even realizes what's happening. Temptation bundling. Pair something you love with something you hate. Only listen to your favorite playlist while working. Only drink that fancy iced coffee while finishing a task. Only watch Netflix while folding laundry. Your brain craves rewards. So give it some. Because once you get over that initial resistance, you're already in motion. But even if you do start, how do you stop getting distracted every 2 seconds? Your attention span is no match for your phone. Let's be real. You're not lazy. You're just outgunned. Your brain was never designed to fight TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter all at the same time. And these apps, they're literally engineered to keep you hooked. That's why scrolling for 3 hours straight feels effortless. But writing a single email feels like a Herculean task. So if you're serious about focus, you have to make distractions inconvenient. Put your phone in another room, not face down, another room. Block distracting sites. Use Freedom, Cold Turkey, or literally anything that makes it annoying to access them. Reduce friction for your work. Keep your notes open, laptop ready, everything set up so starting takes 0 effort. Because your environment, it shapes your habits way more than your willpower ever will. But let's be honest. Even if you eliminate distractions, there's still one major problem. You just don't feel like it. The biggest mistake people make, thinking, I just need to feel motivated first. No, motivation is not something you wait for. It's something you create. Think about it. Ever not feel like working out, but once you start, you actually enjoy it? Ever not feel like writing, but after a few minutes, you're in the zone? That's because action creates motivation, not the other way around. So stop asking, do I feel like doing this? And start asking, what's the smallest action I can take right now? Open the document. Write one sentence. Put on your gym shoes. Momentum beats motivation every single time. If you want to be productive, change your identity. Here's the real reason you keep procrastinating. You still think of yourself as a procrastinator, and your brain always works to prove your identity right. So instead of saying, I need to stop procrastinating, tell yourself, I am the type of person who takes action, even when I don't feel like it. I follow through on my commitments. I get things done. Because when your identity changes, your actions start changing too. The only productivity hack you'll ever need. Forget the fancy planners. Forget the 5 a.m. routines. Forget waiting for motivation. If you want to beat procrastination, make starting easy. 5-minute rule. Make distractions hard. Put your phone away. Make work rewarding. Temptation bundling. Make your identity match your goals. Stop calling yourself a procrastinator. That's it. Now, what's the one thing you've been avoiding? Go do it. Right now.